Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of Drunken Idiots. It's your boy, Jordan and Chase here. And we have another episode. It is Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And, I should know this date, but I had to look at it real quick. It's November 23rd, 2020 at 8:38 p.m. Even though I had to look at the date, I should know this stuff, right? I should.
Well, it's a Wednesday. And when do we ever stream this on a Wednesday?
You got a good point. We never actually stream this on a Wednesday, and it's our first time streaming on Wednesday. The reason why we actually stream on a Wednesday, I'm paid. So you guys, if you will notice me look down more because I have a computer in front, a laptop in front of me to make sure I can take clips and make sure everything's running well. Yes, your boy's doing multi things all the time. So. The reason why we actually did a stream on a Wednesday is because Chase is not off on a Friday. Sorry, Chase, but I am, and yeah, I know, and Chase is very busy on Friday and Saturday. Because it's Black Friday and Chase does sales, so I don't know what his deals are for his mechanic shop, but if you live around Chase and Chase personally, he might have some deals you might want to check out on Friday and Saturday.
Absolutely. But no, guys, yeah, just like Jordan said, I'm about to throw down 26 hours in 2 days.
Yeah.
It is pretty much going to be, and actually it's actually going to be more, because I've got to get there like 30 to 45 minutes before my shift.
Oh,
and then
wow.
I'm probably going to be there 30 to 45 minutes after my shift.
Oh, so, wow. So you're going to be busy.
Realistically, it's probably about to be a 30-hour 2 days. And it's just, I'm not going to be able to be here like I normally am, on my normal schedule, because I'm going to be it'll literally be wake up, go to work, come home, go to bed, repeat for this weekend.
No, yeah, I definitely know. Like, of course, not on the holidays. I hate to hear that that your company is doing that to you. For sure. I could say though, I definitely understand the wake up, repeat, wake up, repeat. Yeah. This past we had 3 days only work, right? And even people that's worked there for years, like older people like me, not older people like me, older people than me, and people like my age, really, actually the people my age, some of them.
Is that a bit of in your beard?
Hey,
I see some good.
Hey, don't let's not bring back the beard back up, okay? Let's not do that, okay? We were all like, man, wake up, snack up. What do you mean? Wait, what? I'm confused, Johnny. What do you mean by that? Okay, but no, it's been like a long couple weeks. I don't know, this November and December is gonna really go together hardcore, because we have been working like straight 12-hour days, and I'm used to it. But here's the thing: there's a difference between cutting grass, right, and trimming, right, and leaf removal. But, and leaf removal, man,
it sucks.
I like it. I do, because we're not in and out of the truck. What I don't like is the actual sucking up part. Sometimes, like, when you're sucking up leaves, you can have like a pile that's going to take you like 30 minutes, and the whole time you're doing like this, you're holding the tube, you're doing this motion the whole time, like you're swinging your arms back and forth, your legs back and forth, so your whole upper to your belly up is getting a full workout, and your legs, your whole body is getting a full workout. So like after a couple yards of there after that, because I usually do it after so many yards of that, it's just, man, your legs start burning, your arms start burning, your abs, your pecs, like your whole torso, everything just starts kind of burning, and then you get numb, right? And then it hits when you get home, Like it
Yeah,
hits.
well, it's just like, oh my god, kill me.
Yeah, you're like, how am I not dead? Like I just like physically worked all day, the whole day. Sometimes I think that I'm like, man, think about it. I can't go inside.
uh,
I'm
hey,
not allowed
so
to go inside, man. I got a truck. That's it.
right. Hey, but guys, I did want to do this since we're not going to be on this Friday. I want to wish everybody a happy holidays and a happy Thanksgiving from the Drunken Idiots family to all of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know if Jordan was going to do that at the end, but I wanted to go ahead and get it, through because we're about to have an absolute stellar show. We're going to bring in a new. Jordan actually came up with this idea, threw it at me. I think it was on Sunday, wasn't it? I
Yeah,
think
and
it's Sunday.
so actually, it was like 3 days ago. Really?
Was it? Was it Monday? It's
Yeah.
either well, Sunday was days ago, and me and Jordan were talking, and he was like, "I want to throw this at the show," and I was like, "Let's do it. That sounds
Right.
absolutely fantastic."
No.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a. Hopefully, we have a lot of people on the call-in line.
Even if we
Jordan, do you
don't,
want to?
even if we
It's,
don't, we're
it's
gonna
still,
have a good one.
it's still gonna be funny as hell.
Oh yeah.
Jordan, do you want to start off with our first rotation of that? You introduce it, or do you want me to introduce the first idiotic news of the night?
I wanted to. I wanted to talk about some other stuff before we brung that on.
Okay.
You could go with actually you could go with an idiotic news first. And
Okay.
then, but do one, and then I'm gonna bring in something I want to talk about as well.
So you want a funny one, or do you want a cool one? I got funny and cool this week.
I want to do cool because maybe we can end with the new segment we're doing. We can put that funny in there, and with the idiotic news, you know.
Fair enough. All right. So there was a Georgian archaeologist that found and carbon dated a 1.8 million year old human tooth.
A 1.8 million year old human tooth. Holy, that's insane. No, that's insane.
1.8 million year old tooth in Georgia,
Wow.
right next to us.
Wow. No, yeah, that's insane. For whew, wow. So like did they figure out what the tooth was like? What's the tooth to? Like a dinosaur? Well, the
No,
wait,
human.
a human?
A
A 4 point
human.
how old?
1.8 million years old.
1.8
They
million years old.
fossilized in a rock. It is a human tooth. They did not say what city they found it in because it's so new, it's so fresh, but they were able to actually get the rock out, send it to the labs, get it carbon dated, and it's showing as of right now. Now, we all know that you actually have to do, if nobody knew this, Jordan, I know you did because we talk about this, we talk about the carbon dating scene a lot.
Yeah.
It actually takes 3 tests, 3 carbon dating tests that take about 2 to 3 days a pop to have an accurate stanza and whereabouts of how old something is. The first test is never normally 100% accurate. Carbon dating is about 96.5% accurate most of the time,
Okay.
which is why they test on anything they carbon date.
Right.
It is the most effective and one of the most accurate that we know of.
Right.
But at the same time, you have to do 3 tests. So as of right now, we're dating back to 1.8 million years. I've actually got the link and everything saved to that news article.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we get updates, I'll probably cover that next week if they have updates on it.
Okay. That's actually really interesting. Really interesting.
So I
Uh
thought that was shit. I mean,
Oh yeah, no, that's really fucking cool. Troy, yes, you can join. This is a call-in line episode, 100%. We want you to bring your funniest joke. Callers do have a limited time this episode because we're not trying. We're trying to. I'm trying to do something new with the call-in line, so I want to get as many as people in. Where we're not taking up the whole show with callers, you know. But. Yes, Chase. Man, I can imagine finding that. I don't know. Cause like, okay, so if you look at it though, like, there's so many questions I have. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
when they find this tooth that's million, you said how again? How old again?
1.8 million years old.
Okay, 1.8 million years old. That is older than the Ice Age. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
so, so it makes you wonder more, like we said back in the last episode, when we talked about the Ice Age or the or Noah's Ark, Great Flood, whatever you want to call it, which one was real. And that just, I think that still that right there pokes more holes into Noah's Ark. You know what I mean?
I,
Because
and I also think it actually supports the fact of Pangea being real.
exactly. Because, and also, like, there's a lot of factors that show Pangea is real. Because, I mean, if you look at a lot of bones that are found in certain like parts of the earth, they're certain dinosaurs are like where you wouldn't expect them. And like, you have dinosaur bones from different countries, but in reality, what we are told, they're all like collectively lived as one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't want to go into that big conspiracy theory, but
That's a
it,
huge.
it's a huge conspiracy theory because like Pangea and it itself is a huge conspiracy theory because like uh I believe in Pangea. I didn't. I remember being taught about Pangea and being taught it was just like not. It could be real, but like in science or no history. Was it science or history? I can't remember. But one of those two. Science. Yes.
Science is real because of how the tectonic plate shift happened and the splitting of Earth. Because I mean, we're actually semi seeing that right now with the whole San Andreas fault.
Right.
Guys, I apologize. I'm fighting a chest cold, so you might hear me cough a few times through the show. But we've established that tectonic plates can move. I mean, states, countries, huge places. I mean, so in science, it's believed as a relative theory that it is real.
Right.
History, there's nothing to back the factualities of history that far back. There's
Right.
really not. All we have to go by is what was recorded and what we have found. And the problem is back then they wasn't recording that stuff unless you're going to look at a painting on a wall in a cave somewhere that's been buried for thousands and thousands of years.
Right.
I mean, there's no way to actually confirm that it happened in history.
No.
But
Yeah.
science is considered a relative theory because of all the scientific knowledge we have now.
Yeah. And see, I don't know, like, again, it just shows that like where history and science, a lot of people, and especially I think around like this year, I've noticed a lot of people are skeptical about certain, not skeptical, they believe in the history they believe in, that they were taught in, right? But like people like me and Chase and other people out there, they see that like, wait, hold on. There's more to this story. There's a lot more history, and
But
we weren't obviously even in the 1800s, all throughout the 1800s to like the 1950s, we really don't know what the fuck really happened. I mean, really.
no,
I mean, we
I
really.
mean, really,
We only got to able to know what happened until like the 1950s, 1960s, and still we're still learning that, like, obviously we're still learning that there was a lot more history than we know about.
oh yeah, and that's also the thing too. I mean, you have to understand that a lot of these guys, I mean, that whenever you read in history books, this has been stuff that's been manuscripted over hundreds of years. Like for instance, fun fact, Jordan, I was actually told this Sunday whenever I was visiting my brother and my nephews. Um, so my nephew is 7. Okay,
Okay.
he's in school,
Okay.
and about Thanksgiving.
Right.
Did you know that they're now teaching that Indians willingly gave up their land for the natives
Wait,
or for the colonists?
wait, what?
They're starting
No,
to
no, no,
teach
no, no,
that
no, no, no,
a less violent way of teaching. And I'm like, that is not even close. Well, yeah,
no,
and my nephew, straightforward. Well, yes, it is. It's in the history book. And I'm like, little man, that no. Like
no. See, in that,
the
okay, and see, and Chase, I know me and you both. We're both Southern boys. You know, we love the South. You know, we love where we're coming from. But see, that's where I have the problem with the South a lot. Right there, it's because I've learned that like certain times in certain history, like our history books, like right then and there, like where you're saying where they're teaching the kids now that it's that they gave it up for willingly, you know.
oh,
I've learned that like especially our history books, like the Southern history books, there's like either it's a late gap, there's something missing, or they completely change it. Like look at back when we found our founding fathers and how fucked up we learned about our founding fathers. You know what I mean? I didn't
oh,
know that until like I researched that because it wasn't in our history books. But if you research it, it's in like people's history books from like New York or like you know the northern parts. You know what I mean? It's it's kind of crazy, bro. Like
well, well,
it's crazy.
and here and here's the thing too, and this is something that I find astronomically hilarious, right?
Hmm.
So so we all know that our school systems now are controlled by federal government. We've known that.
Right.
A lot of the books and everything that we receive are from the government or made by the government, like Scholastic. Scholastic is made out of Philadelphia. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
up north, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of the books you see in public schools. Now, mind you, I don't know about private. I never went to one of those bougie schools, but
Booge.
you know, bougie.
Dude, I'm glad I never went
But
to a private school. Like, I'm gonna be honest. You gotta
I am
like. I think I okay. Well, for one, most private schools are religious schools, right? I
most, yes.
I've came to the conclusion now in my life, I'm not religious, right? I've slowly but surely, you know, was like, okay, this is who I am, right? I wanted to deny it because, like, I was, you know, told that if without religion you're lost in the world. I don't feel lost, you know. I do believe in a
I
higher power. Yes, yes, but I'm not gonna. I'm not the. I told Kayla the other day. If someone like I've heard people, customers say, "I hope you have a great day. God bless you." I'm not gonna say that back. I'm not gonna say I'm praying for you. I'm not gonna say not because I don't because I in your eyes it might seem disrespectful, but in my eyes I see you know I'll keep you in my thoughts or I'll you know I'll keep check on you. That's the same thing. You know
yeah,
what I mean? That
yeah.
and
And
so and if I say I'll keep you in my prayers, that's fake. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna
yeah,
fake it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I love
reason.
Jesus, I love God because that's worse in my opinion. You know? I think
Yeah,
I don't know who I
that's a
heard that.
ball
What'd you say?
at that point. I said that's a ball faced lie
Hmm.
at that point for you.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean you don't believe it. I
yeah,
mean, it's not a
and
bad thing. It's
exactly.
just a
And see, I think I can't remember. I told Kayla I can't remember whose streamer I heard this from, but I heard it from a streamer. I can't remember exactly who. I want to say from one of my favorite political streamers, but I'm not gonna say it for sure. So I'm gonna say it's one of my favorite people. Not favorite probably. One of the people I watch. We'll put it that way. Okay.
yeah,
Said I believe that as long as you believe there is a higher power, you're gonna go into the happy place. You're gonna go to your heaven. Your whatever you see as your peaceful place after you pass away. That's what I see. Like when I heard that, I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? If religions were real, right? If the God that people preach to every day is real, right? In reality, as long as you believe, right? Because in the Bible it says, when Jesus was, crucified, he had two people on his left and right. One said, "I believe that you are Jesus," and one said he didn't. The one that he said he at least he believed, even though he was a thief, was sent to heaven. Even though he did wrong. The one who said he didn't believe went to hell. So it just shows, as long as you believe in something, I think you're good. I think you're good in life, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just my personal opinion.
I think personally, because I mean, we all know this. I've said it on the stream before. I am Norse pagan. I believe if you die honorably, morally honorably.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whether it be from old age, I mean, that's the most Norse pagans take it a different way of, you have to die in battle.
Right. And yeah, I was to say, yeah. You keep going. Sorry, you're clarifying it. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to die in battle. Not all Vikings, not all Norsemen, and I say Vikings because that's what most people know. Vikings were actually the people who went and raided. That's not what they were called. That's not what the group of people were called. The people who went and raided other countries were called Vikings. But with that being said, I mean, there were people that were not fighters. There were people that were, smiths. There were people that, led people. There were nurturers, caregivers, etc. They wasn't going to die in battle. But the religion doesn't say you have to die in battle to go to a better place.
Yeah. And see,
I mean,
right. And I think that dying honorably, in my eyes, when you say that, the way I take that is, so anyone that thinks, what Chase said, it's not about war. I think honorably is, did you live your life the right way, peaceful way, just in your eyes, the best way. Like if you're talking about like a psycho serial killer, I even think psycho serial killers can ask for forgiveness. You know what I mean? Even if you ask forgiveness for God, so I think that in some sort of way, that as long as you believe, I think that you're kind of good, but you can't be a psycho serial killer and then, just not be remorseful and they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to heaven. You know what I mean? Right. But
that's why we go into honorability. Like, for instance, me, right? I believe in an eye for an eye, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, and maybe I should clarify this. If you came up, Jordan, and punched me in the face, right?
Right.
Well, we'll take it to a non-lethal way. You came up and punched me in the face.
Mm-hmm.
The direct action would be to punch you back.
Oh, yeah.
And I wouldn't continue to hit you. It's just a matter of you hit me, I hit you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you stole from me, I would take it back from you.
Exactly. Yeah. And that way, yeah, I agree with that. And see, like, I think when you get into religion, in the whole religion thing, I think that there's just like so much more to religion that people want to see, and people don't want to talk about it as much anymore because it's not like, I'm not gonna sit here, I because if you talk about religion, you believe in God or not, right? But it's not black and white anymore. You know what I mean? You could believe in this spaghetti man for who cares. You know what I mean?
Spaghetti monster. It's been so long.
Exactly. You could believe in the floating spaghetti monster, right? That's actually a thing. And
yeah, that's a real. Look it up. It's a real fucking thing.
It's a real thing, and that's cool. Believe in it, man. And I think that people. I wish that us as a society could have a place where we could worship any god or anybody that we not anybody obviously, but like, if you want to worship spaghetti man, you should have a church to do that without being judged. And because the thing is, people don't talk about these things or don't want to talk about the things or are more spiteful to religion, because I could say I became more spiteful to religion because of the black and white of it, of just Catholics, Christians, etc. They are accepted, but if you believe in anything else than they believe in, it's hell to pay.
you're chastised. I mean, you're completely chastised for believing in something different. But it's funny you say that, because I mean, ultimately there was the Catholic Church. Then you go into and then you go into Lutheranism, and then you go into you go into what we know now as baptism, and you start breaking it down. I mean, it's it becomes to me it becomes a bit ludicrous. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
There's like 6 different versions of the exact same Bible with different wording in it.
I mean,
I mean,
shit, let's be honest. The Bible literally talks about killing babies.
yeah,
Like, literally. But in our Bible, it doesn't.
talks about beating your wife, talks about your wife being subservient to you. And to me, women are completely and totally equal to men.
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, because women create life in Norse paganism, they're actually looked at higher than some men, because they are the closest thing to a god you can get to. Because
Exactly.
what can a god create life? What can a woman do? Create life.
Exactly. And see,
I mean,
it's all like, it's not black. Again, people, the real Bible literally can't even be read by us. You know, like it's actually in a whole different language that like I can't remember what language it's in. I would have to redo my research, but what'd you say?
It's I said I got you on that one. It's
Oh.
written in ancient Hebrew, which has been dead longer than Latin.
Yeah, Hebrew. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Hebrew. And
Ancient
yeah, and
Hebrew
for you to say that again.
It's written in ancient Hebrew, which is a dead language that has been dead longer than Latin.
Yeah, and see, for you to find someone that speaks that Hebrew, good luck. You know, like good luck. You know, and it's again, when you get into that kind of gift, it's a whole tangent that anyone can get into, and I think that people should get into it more. But we're not gonna bore you with it the whole time.
I think you be well studied and well versed in multiples. That way, you know what you can actually think about.
And be well studied. I think it'd be well studied in all things. Like when you talk about life, politics, anything like that, like religion, look at it as just don't look at it as black and white. You know, that's where things get sticky.
Because you start having a narrow mindset. You can't do that. I mean, you have to be able to form, mold yourself, learn. And that's a good thing, to be able to learn in multitudes of different areas and aspects.
Exactly. And see, like,
but
people don't do that no more.
Oh, go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, but yeah, people don't do that no more. Like, I wish that there would be more people that just, could talk about things. I don't know. Like, this right here, and like bringing other people on and having, the people that watch. I love having conversations that, if you disagree, I love having these like, disagree with me. That's fine. Let's have a conversation why you disagree, and let's not get mad at each other, and let's have fun. You know what I mean? But let's listen to each other. Let's not let's not talk over each other, argue with each other. Let's like actually listen to what each other are saying, because even if it's not what you believe in, don't get annoyed. You need to. Yes, there is certain certain boundaries that people have that they don't, that you're like, okay, I can't. But you can't be like that with literally everything. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Yeah, like, right. I get you having boundaries. I get that. You know what I mean? But having a boundary on every little thing, it's like, come on.
It's obnoxious.
Right. But yeah.
What I was going to say, and I didn't mean to cut you off earlier.
You're
I was going to
good.
say, enough about the religion talk. We don't want to bore them.
Yeah, no. We don't want to bore the people. Sorry about that. So, Chase, we'll get it on with something funny. You ready for something funny, dude? You ready?
Hit me with
All right, so we have a new segment. It's called Bad Jokes. And the reason why I call it bad jokes is because it's dad jokes because they're bad. And they're also bad jokes, you know? So, like, either way, they're just bad jokes. Not all of them are dad jokes, but, you know, they're going to be bad. So.
a lot of mine. I have a lot.
All right.
An arsenal.
All right. So. All right. So, how this game is going to go is this is when we're going to bring in callers. So we're going to have a caller come in every now and then if they want to, and they're going to tell us their funniest joke. If we laugh, we drink. If they laugh, they drink. But when it's just me and Chase, us lovely people here, it's going to be us against each other. Me and him, 1v1. And so if I laugh at his dad joke, I drink. If he laughs at mine, he drinks. And so we begin. Chase, do you want to go first or do you want me?
I will let you, my good man.
All right. So, I'm going to put eyes all on you. Why does a dad bring 2 socks to the golf course?
Why?
In case he gets a hole in one. It's hilarious. Right. It's so bad.
Got that one. You got that.
Get it? It's a hole if he has a hole in one.
Oh my god, yeah, I got it. Oh my god, you even went with the knee slapper. The knee slapper. Alright. You ready for this one?
Yes, sir.
What do you get with a dwarf cow?
What?
Condensed milk.
Okay.
Get it? Because it's a little cow, so you get condensed milk.
All right. Are you ready? All right. All right. You ready?
Yep, hit me.
Dear Math, grow up and solve your own problems.
No, I'm out on that one.
You're out on that one? Okay.
I'm out on that one.
Okay. What'd choose?
Go ahead and take your laugh.
Well, no, I didn't. I don't take a drink.
Well, no, you take a drink and laugh.
Well, I didn't laugh.
I didn't laugh. It was your joke. I didn't laugh. You got to take a drink.
Oh, so we're taking a drink if we don't laugh, too.
Yeah, so for instance, just like with the rules with the call-in lines. I mean, if I laugh, I drink. If I don't laugh, you drink when you tell the joke.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
So if I tell you the joke and you don't laugh, I have to drink.
Okay.
All right. What do elves learn in school?
What?
The alphabet.
No.
Come on, that was cute.
No. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it.
I already took my drink. You're good. You can laugh now.
These jokes, bro. Okay. All right. You ready?
Uh-huh.
I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
I've heard that one before. That's a good one. That's always sick. All right.
What is this, man?
What do you call an angry carrot?
What?
A steamed veggie.
veggie. Hell no. Hell no. Cheers. I'll take a drink of that one. All right. We got a caller been sitting in for a little bit. I'm gonna bring him in. We're gonna change scenes. Give me a second, guys. There we go. We got to the scene where, hey Troy, how's it going? So we're doing bad jokes. I don't know if you heard in chat, but hey, tell us your funniest joke, my dude.
I think he's got his mic muted right now.
What's up, Jordan?
Hey, what's up, my dude? Did you hear us in chat and stuff?
What?
Did you hear what we're doing right now? Like,
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me your funniest joke, my dude.
Can I get a chance to turn on my camera? Give me like 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. For sure.
There we go. Pretty sure you remember me.
Yeah. So tell us your funniest joke, Troy.
Funniest joke.
Yeah. What you got? What you got in your arsenal? Could be a corny joke, dad joke. It can be a stupid joke. Any joke. If you make us laugh,
Can you
we
invite
drink.
Blood Moon though?
What'd you say?
I want Blood Moon in here.
Blood Moon. I'll bring in him after we get you after you're out of here. We're doing one at a time where we take jokes.
Oh, joke. Okay. What's egg and cheese?
What?
What?
Tomato
Cheese?
sauce.
Tomato sauce?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Potato head. Who?
Potato head who?
Your reindeer's mama.
Who?
Rudolph's mama.
Not bad.
Not a bad one.
Not a bad one. You got any more?
No.
No.
I just want to chill here. I just want to chill here.
Well, we're taking callers one by one, so I'll have to pull you out and take the next caller while we keep on with the game. But I can put you back in the call-in line, and you can come back for sure. Does that sound cool?
For like this talk and stuff.
Yeah, more towards later on, because right now we're just doing jokes right now, and taking.
Okay.
All right. Hey, but thank you thank you for those jokes, and thank you for tuning in, my dude.
No problem. And I have a YouTube channel also, which is called Troy's Channel.
Yeah.
And I'm at 17 subscribers.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, guys, go help them out. We appreciate you joining, and thank you for watching, and we'll have you back if you're still here. We'll have you back later on, and thank you for joining our special of this Wednesday.
Buddy.
I appreciate you for real, man, dude. I'll talk to you later, all right?
All right, peace.
All right, peace, my dude. I think okay. Yep, so that we had Troy. He didn't make us laugh. I don't think he had anything to drink, so I'm gonna just take a drink. I'm gonna take a drink just because we didn't laugh, my dude. How's that? All right, Chase, you back? Ready back to the joke off, my dude? All right, you're next. You were next, right? Yeah. No, I was next, right? Yeah, I was next. Okay.
Pissed off Karen.
Okay, so. All right, you ready?
Yep, hit me.
Dad, can you put my shoes on? No, I don't think they'll fit me.
No.
Damn, dude. Wasn't he? Was it close? Was it close?
It was a close one. It was a good one. It almost got me, but I just started thinking about it. I was just like, that was just. I've heard better.
I've heard better. Okay. All right. What you got? What you got?
This was kind of a cheesy, corny one. Okay.
Okay.
How do you count cows?
How?
With a calculator.
I'm not doing it. I'm not laughing. It's too corny. I can't laugh. I
told you it was a corny one. I mean, I'll drink for that one, but I mean,
I can't laugh. It was too corny, man. If I laughed, I would have been, I don't know, man.
Ringing the shame.
Yeah, shame.
All right, hit me with your. See what you got.
All right. So, why can't nose be 12 inches long?
Why can't nose?
Why can't your nose be 12 inches long?
I don't know why.
Because then it would be a foot long.
That's a good one. I like that one. That one was good.
I'll take a drink with you for that.
Oh, that was a good one.
These shorts that people are gonna get as like little clips, they're gonna be like, what the hell? They're either gonna love it or hate it, you know what I mean? They're gonna get these shorts of these dad jokes, of these like really bad corny jokes that we're laughing at. They're either gonna love it or hate it.
Oh, absolutely, man. All right, so why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
Why?
Because the P is silent.
Because the penis. Why am I laughing at this?
I mean, think about it. Pterodactyl starts with a P. The word pterodactyl starts with a P.
I get it. I just don't know why I'm laughing at it. It's so
stupid. It's funny.
Exactly. It's so stupid. It's funny, man. All right. So let's take off the dad jokes for a little bit. Let's go to Twitter. So, you know about Elon Musk. He went a little crazy about people impersonating him, right? Well, he went a little step further, and now he's shut down Twitter, basically, where there's no employees.
I saw that.
So there's no one actually like watching Twitter at all. So like Elon himself has to like do anything with Twitter if anything happens. So like if basically anything right now goes, because there's no team to block, ban, or kick anybody. So where I'm going with this is I watch this podcast called H3. And I talked about him last time, where he which I found out the exact tweet. The tweet was he was saying that basically, I know I know Jeffrey Epstein was a bad man, but man, I miss him. And it was like it was funny in my opinion. And he acted like Elon wouldn't last episode, if you remember what I was talking about. So he got banned because Elon didn't like that. and he got on his wife's account and he said fuck Elon and said like basically he's a pussy and stuff like that.
Oh, God.
And so there was no team at that time, right? So the theory is with that podcast, he's saying that he thinks Elon Musk himself banned his wife because he got on his wife. He said this is at Elon Musk. This is Ethan, by the way. Go fuck yourself. You're a pussy, basically. And he got banned like 12 minutes later.
Oh my God.
So he thinks that Elon himself like banned him, and he's like, that's fucking great. I love it. Because, you know, Twitter's kind of going to shit, and Elon's kind of being a big baby right now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's kind of unorthodox too, because I never thought Elon would have done that. But
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I mean, he owns it now. So I mean, what can you say against him for doing his own thing with his own company now? You know what I mean?
Right. If
But
he goes bankrupt, it's on him.
I mean, to me, it's a little childish, personally.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Oh.
It is. I think he could be at a midlife crisis. You know what I mean? Like,
I think speaking of childish, that actually sends me over into an idiotic news.
Okay.
Did you have a pet goldfish as a kid?
Bro, you're bringing back a memory. I had one pet goldfish, bro. One. Can
So I'm sure at least 50% of people have probably had a pet goldfish in their life, right? At least one.
At least one. I had one, man. It brings. Okay, you keep going. I have to tell you about my memory of my goldfish after this now.
Well, I mean, you think about it. How big did your goldfish get? Maybe.
I mean,
that big.
Yeah, he was probably about that big. I won him at a a carnival. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there was a fisherman in Iowa, right? Just fishing the river.
Mm-hmm.
He caught a 65-pound goldfish.
Wait, what? Where do
There was a man.
Dude, I ask you this every week, but where the fuck do you find this shit? Like, a 60-pound gold?
65
pound goldfish, bro. That's big, and like, I don't fish, and I know that's a big fish. For a goldfish, that's like a fucking whale. Like, I don't wait.
This man goldfish crazy in both arms in the picture.
Holy
and I mean, it's
shit.
A goldfish.
That's insane.
Like, you can see the fish, and you're just like, how in the fuck did a goldfish get 65 pounds?
Bro, you're telling, dude, that's insane. That's insane, bro. Wow. I don't know how that.
They've got Dory syndrome. Like, it's like, I can't say it's been proven, but I mean the continuous thought was that goldfish have had like a 10-second memory span because their brains are so tiny, right?
Right.
I mean, all they know is how to swim and how to eat. That's it.
That's dude.
But 65 pounds of goldfish.
That's absolutely ludicrous.
I mean,
that's
again. How much do you weigh, Jordan?
What'd you say?
How much do you weigh? Like $140, $130, $150?
No, actually, I think I had my phone in my pocket when I went to my heart specialist. They said I was 170. But see, here's the thing. I had my phone in my pocket. But I have been working out more. I've been doing it low key. I haven't mentioned it on the show, which I'll probably start mentioning it more. But I've been working out more. So I would say I'm about 165, 170 now.
Imagine a goldfish weighing almost half of what you do.
That's insane, dude. That's insane.
I mean, because 65 is 130.
Right, yeah.
I mean, but think about catching a goldfish. almost half your size, half your body weight.
Right. No, yeah, that's insane. I mean,
Right. So,
that right there is like a work, like you're lifting weights right then. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
And like I said, this was not a small man. I mean, this man that caught him was probably a little bit taller than me, but built like me. You know what I mean? And I mean, he's cradling him in two arms, like struggling a little bit. I mean, it's like, bruh, 65-pounder.
that's insane. That wow. I don't even know how that. I don't even know how that. How.
I don't either. I don't either.
That
I mean,
that befuddles me. Like, I don't even know how to respond to that because where do you?
that goes against animal nature for a goldfish to get that big.
Yeah, if a goldfish can get that big, whew. And what was it eating for it to be that big? You know,
Right.
like what was it? What could it possibly be doing and eating to get that big? And
Well, I mean,
at that point, does the goldfish become predator, not prey anymore?
at that point, yeah. Because I mean, you think about it. I mean, think about it like this, right? You start a goldfish off on little flakes, right?
Right.
And then you go to the kernel foods whenever it gets a little bit bigger inside. You send it down the drain or something, and it gets out in open water. It's going to start eating, little bit, little algae practically, right? It's going to get a little bit bigger. Then it's going to eat little fish, little tiny minnows. It's going to get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's going to eat bigger fish.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Because at that point, there's nothing else they can eat out there.
Yeah, because, man, like, how does it even go? So like, I don't even know how the goldfish got there. You know what I mean? Like, how did the goldfish even get there?
Right. I mean,
How did it? And like in the beginning, how did it survive? You know, like, there's so many questions I have. So many questions I have right now.
There wasn't a lot on that one because it was posted today. It was literally posted today. So I was actually at work, took my phone out, scrolled a little bit and saw it, and I was like, oh, screenshot. I'm reading that article later. Like anything fishing and hunting, I'm gonna look at because I'm a fisher and a hunter. But I was reading the article and I'm like, this man caught bass fishing, caught a 65-pound goldfish.
That's insane, dude.
I mean, like, I don't know about you. I'm a bit terrified of that river now. Because if that goldfish got that big, what else is big?
Right. No, like, right. Like,
I mean, what, you got a fish out there like 200 pounds?
That's insane. That, like, I don't even know. On that note, dude, like, with that brain part, I don't even know. Like, I don't know how to respond to that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to even go about that. Like, there's so many questions. So many. We have to keep it. We have to keep up with that story right there because that's a bizarre story.
That's a really bizarre one. Like,
I think that's the bizarrest story you brought to me. Like that.
Yeah, probably one of the few. Yeah, I mean, I brought some interesting ones and stuff, but I mean, that one right there like caught me off guard today. Like I said, that was a last minute one. Whenever I told you at the beginning of the show or before we went live, I had one that like hit me out of nowhere today. Yeah, that was the one I was talking about.
That's insane.
And I had to include it because I mean that right there is news, baby.
Yeah, for sure. So, you ready for my conspiracy theory for tonight?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I guess this is like more of a question and like a thought for us to think about. It's I guess you could tie it to conspiracy theory, right? I don't know if people talk about it, but think about this. there are about the pyramids, right? We were talking about it last episode, right? And talking
Okay.
about it, how the whole pyramid thing, the whole drift of it is just weird, right?
Right.
Think about this.
Okay.
How do we have no pyramids?
How do we what?
How do like United States of America have no pyramids? Like, why are we like the only country with no pyramids, bro?
There's a lot of
Mexico has them. Mexico has pyramids. Canada has pyramids. So like the two main countries beside us have pyramids. Why don't we?
Well, so there's not. I'm not going to say that we don't yet, because you have to think. So first off, America is the youngest country in the world right now.
Oh yeah.
More about other countries than we do our own. We have not explored enough, because there's not many pathfinders nowadays. And what I mean by pathfinder is actually going and exploring uncharted areas.
We're not playing Apex here now.
But we don't have enough pathfinders that is actually exploring uncharted areas. So there's not really saying that we don't. Maybe we just ain't found them.
See, and that's where I said that's where I said that where it can be it's a conspiracy theory, but it's also a thinker too. It's like
It is.
because
Because
like
I mean,
if we say some reason we don't have pyramids, that would be weird. That would be weird because
it would.
because like before our founding fathers found this, we had the indigenous people, they lived here, and in Canada, Mexico, there was indigenous people. There was indigenous people in Australia, UK, all around the globe. So it's like, again, with the conspiracy theory of the pyramids, I don't think about this. How did people sit there and say these people just wanted to build these pyramids for the gods, right? Right. But how did they all have the same thought? They all thought the same way, the same exact way. They thought about making a pyramid for the gods. And but yet they didn't communicate. I highly doubt that happened. In my opinion, I don't think that happened. I think there was some kind of communication between them where they it doesn't, it's a coincidence or not. I don't believe in a coincidence, and it's not a coincidence that all these pyramids from different countries are built not the same way, but they have the same idea, or same kind of structure. You know what I mean?
Now, let me ask you a question. A theory to that would be, so if we go in, just to touch base a little bit on the Ice Age theory too, this would kind of date back to that. What if one of the reasons, and again, we're going with what if America doesn't have them, right?
Right.
What if one of the reasons is because most of the populated area of indigenous people in America were nomadic, always on the move. They were always moving.
But here's the thing. But if that was the case, look at the Great Pyramids, though. Like the pyramids that we even see, or little took years for them to build. And then the massive pyramids we see took them hundreds of years. So if they were always on the move, right? Like they would have had slowly been on the move. So
no. You're missing what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying is so in the continental U.S., right?
Right.
Our people were our Indians, our Native Americans, people like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that came from the movement of the Ice Age. A lot of that. We can't really confirm if there was anything here prior to that.
Right.
Now, when you go into and this touches base a little on religion, not very much though. When you go into just say the pyramid, the Great Pyramids in Egypt, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was considered their holy land. They weren't going to leave it.
Right.
Okay. just like the Hindus were, just like the North, the North America, the Northern people were, which would have been in Canada, just like the Mayans were down in southern Mexico. That was their holy land. They weren't going to leave it.
Right.
But a lot of indigenous people that ended up in what we know now as America were nomadic. They believed that they were living off the land. Their gods were in the land that they moved to. They believed that their gods went with them, that they were spirits so much as beings.
So like if we don't have pyramids here, then what would you say to that? With you saying that, because like as of now we don't, right? And and so like, and you say like, they the indigenous people, like, and it's true, they have very spiritual, like, I mean, it's what we read of, and if there's still indigenous people still to this day, there's still like indigenous people, indigenous Americans, but they're really indigenous people in general. They're not just, I mean, sorry, that's probably the wrong way of saying it, but you know what I mean. There's still indigenous people to this day. So like, I just wonder if we don't have pyramids, and also with there being pyramids.
I think it's very possible. I think pyramids in America are very, very possible.
I think it's possible. Yeah, I think it's possible. I just think that, like, if somehow, some way we don't, that's weird. That's weird.
It is. But like I said, I could see the relative theory of a lot of our indigenous people, because they're nomadic and move a lot, and because of what they believed in, their gods being more spiritualized within oneself and with nature, where they wouldn't want to actually have destructive properties towards nature except for what they needed to survive.
Right.
So I can argue the theory of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can also argue the theory of there are pyramids everywhere else across the globe. Everywhere. Temples, pyramids, same thing. Same concept of idea, just like you said at the beginning of the talk.
Right.
So it would be very weird for us to not have any. But again, based off the beliefs of what our Indians believed in, the great spirits, I could see how being nomadic and believing in that type of lifestyle. I mean, my grandmother's almost full-blooded Cherokee. I could see how that could be why we don't.
Right.
It would make sense to an extent, but it still asks the question of the people who were already here, why didn't they have a pyramid? Why didn't they have a temple? Maybe it's just not how they believed in their God. But everyone else had it.
Fair enough. Okay. I say okay. I see where you're coming from.
So I mean, I could go both ways on that one. That's a good brain teaser and a good brain thinker.
Right. It's a good brain thinker.
Because I could argue both sides of that. Right. I could have an intellectual conversation on both sides of that spectrum.
Right.
Because on one side, I've never actually studied it, but I have a decent idea of how, a lot of our Indians and their great spirits that they believed in. I have a good idea of, that belief process, because I grew up with practically two full-blooded grandparents, right. One Apache and one Cherokee. But I can also argue the fact that pyramids and temples are all the way around the globe, and almost every single belief out there.
Right.
So it's hard to argue why they wouldn't have built one either.
No, yeah, it would.
I mean, even Northmen had Uppsala. I mean, which was one of the most sacredest grounds for Norsemen. right.
No, yeah, yeah, and like again, it's just a brain thinker for sure, 100%.
It's I have to get back to you on that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a little bit more research on that.
Yeah, So I think we're gonna go back to the bad jokes, but I'm letting you know now. I'm doing a little change again. I think with the bad jokes, I'm gonna have it where it shows both of us, right?
Okay.
Instead of us going back and forth. Maybe that would be good with the bad jokes part, where we could see each other's reaction at the same time.
I think so because it would show the viewers who laughs and who doesn't.
Right. Yeah. So I think it was my turn, right?
Let's see. I've got we went with 10. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. How many more you got? I got 5 more.
I got 6 more.
Okay, so it would be your turn. Yes.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
I don't trust those trees. They seem kind of shady.
Fuck me. I God, I hate you.
Get it?
I get it. Why did I laugh at that, man? That was just God. That's so bad.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
All right. Why is Cinderella bad at soccer?
Why?
She keeps running away from the ball.
Like, I just
I was gonna go a little bit vulgar with that one, but I came up with a PG-13 version of it.
A PG-13. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I'll take a drink to that.
I mean, like you said, if it was dirty jokes, I could have said it, but I'll keep it PG-13.
I got you. Ready? I'm about to
Yeah.
make you laugh. What do you call a poor Santa Claus?
What?
Saint Nicholas.
Good joke. Poorly executed.
Nicholas, you know what I meant. Fuck off. Nicholas.
Good joke. I'll drink to it because it would have made me laugh if the execution would have been there.
I fucked up at the end, okay? Go fuck yourself. God.
It's okay. It's okay because this one's horrible. We're both gonna have to drink to this one because neither of us are gonna laugh. I just threw this one in here because I thought it was kind of humorous. What do you call a well-balanced horse?
What?
Stable. Get it? Because they live in stables.
I get it. I get it. I definitely get that. But look, I live in the South, and there's a lot of horses around, so I kind of heard that one a lot.
The horse jokes get kind of tiresome for Jordan because they've got Kentucky Derby, they've got all of these other things that has to do with horses. So that one I had to throw in there. I thought it was, I like the joke, so
I'll drink to that.
Oh, add a beer. Gotta break open another one. All right, what you got for me?
Why don't eggs tell jokes?
Why?
They crack each other up.
Oh my God.
I love these jokes.
Oh. How do you make an egg roll?
How?
You push it.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. Oh my god, it's the you budget. That's so stupid. It's funny.
We'll get it. Egg roll. You know, you think of an egg roll from like a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. No, yeah,
What?
I get it.
Yeah, I was just talking about an egg rolling. You push it.
Okay. Here's a corny one.
Okay.
How does the moon cut his hair?
How?
Eclipse it. It's bad.
I'm out.
It's bad.
I'm out on that one. No.
It's bad.
I'm out. No. Nope. You're done.
Can we drink to the how bad that was?
Drink to it, but I mean that was just
That was bad.
God, so bad.
That was bad. No.
What do you call a cow with 2 hooves?
What?
Lean beef.
I'm not laughing because
Come on, I threw that one in for you. Come on.
Oh my god.
You laughed.
Yeah, I
See?
did laugh. Oh my god.
I'll drink to it. All right. Throw me another one. We got 2 left. Well, 3 left.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I got a lot left.
Yeah. I mean,
I can give, I would say. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself?
it was too tired.
Fuck off.
I know that one.
You know that one? You know
I
that
know
one?
that one.
Okay, we'll drink since okay.
Going into Jordan's last joke. What do the triangles say to the circle? You're
What?
pointless.
That was just like to the heart, bro.
I said for your last joke.
I have no words.
Come on, that was well executed.
I'm gonna drink to that because it was well executed.
It was very well executed. I'm glad I had that one on the books.
That was a good one. I have one, but I'm trying to execute it the right way. All right, you ready?
I got it. Let's go.
Dad.
Yes.
Can you put the cat out? I didn't know it was on fire.
That's a good one. I like that one. That was simple.
Yeah. Simple. Dude, hey, think about this. Look, we have kids, right? They're gonna think we're so corny, bro. They're gonna think we're so corny. Think about it. Like, I thought about this. I'm gonna make my kids are gonna look when I pick up my kid up from school. I'm gonna give him a dad joke a day, and then I'm gonna also be on outside his school, and with the stereo blaring like some Thug McNasty shit. I'm just like, bird. Just to be like, just to embarrass. I don't know. I feel like that's how I'm gonna be. God, we're already dad joking it up, bro. What is wrong with us? Chase, what is wrong with us?
So much. I can make a therapist need therapy. All right, ready for this one? I think this is gonna get you.
Okay.
Rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed.
Oh, bro, I got okay. I got you. I got you. Ready? How does a taco say grace?
How?
Let us pray.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I like this new segment we're doing.
Oh,
You know
why? Why was the duck running around?
why?
It went quackers.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
Oh.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
What does a bee use to brush its hair?
What?
A honeycomb.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. Why does it take so long for a scientist to feed his kid?
Oh god, why?
Trying to get the formula right.
You ready? You ready? You ready for this one?
Huh?
You ready for this one?
You hit me.
What do you call cheese that isn't yours?
Nacho cheese.
You laughed at it.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Why can't you tell a turtle a joke? They
Why?
shell up.
Oh no, dude. Why am I laughing at this shit, bro? Oh my god. Why am I laughing? Stop.
Oh.
Okay. How
Guys,
did
we only
well,
we only set up for this, but now we're just riddling these off the top of our head.
okay.
You got another one for me? Because I got another one.
All right. All right.
You ready?
All right, you ready? All right.
Hit me.
I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now.
Oh my god.
That's a knee slap right there.
Oh my god. What happened to the panda when he fell out the tree?
Oh god.
Bamboozled.
He was what?
He was bamboozled.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. Oh my god.
Get it? Because they eat bamboo. He was bamboozled.
I know. All right, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
When two vegans get in an argument. When two vegans get in an argument, is it still called beef? I had to honor myself right there.
What? Why didn't the hen like the chicken?
Why?
He was too cocky.
Oh my god, bro! I'm on my fourth beer already.
I'm on my third, and I'm almost done with it. Oh.
All right, you ready?
Okay. Just take a 30-second break from the dad jokes before I cough out to death.
All right. So let's take a pee break real quick. How about that?
I'm good with it because I'm about to piss myself
Yeah.
laughing.
Yeah, I gotta take a piss break. Oh.
Oh, doing dad jokes. Starting to run dry. They got to be clean. That's why I'm running dry. Just dad jokes. Got to be clean. Corny ass. Come on, help me out. I got plenty of dirty ones. I can't use
Back and ready. Is Chase back yet? Chase is not back yet. Well, it's me. Hi.
I'm back.
Okay. I was about to go free balling it here.
No,
All
you're
right.
good. I'm back.
After that pee break, we're back, guys. Of course, Drunken Dudes podcast. Hey, we got a subscriber 13 minutes ago. Let's go! Thank you so much for the subscription, the subscribing to the YouTube channel. We appreciate you so much. It's another step closer to our dream. And I did want to say, since we got back, me and Chase are back. I wanted to let you guys know, thank you so much. I want to appreciate you guys. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow, so that means we're getting up to the close to the 2-year mark of us being on YouTube and us doing this, and really the 1-year mark of us consistently putting YouTube videos out every week, once a week, if not more, with other shows we've done. And I want to thank you guys so much for showing us the love and support that, especially we restarted the. I started reposting a lot more the beginning of this year, and this year alone we've already almost gained 300 subscribers, and we've almost hit 20K views, bro, this month. So
Yeah. And it's fantastic, guys. We really appreciate you guys enjoying the videos. We enjoy being able to put out content that you guys actually enjoy and will watch. And we hope that you guys go and tell your friends and tell them just to come hang out with us. I mean,
yeah,
that's really the thing.
I mean, and you guys that are here just lurking, watching, hanging out with us, that means a lot, because all we ask is for you to watch. That's it, because we don't ask you to do anything else. Of course, when we get membership, I will come out with something for just members, but that's only going to be like 1-2 things. But we have already talked about, me and Chase have already talked about doing another podcast on the Drunken Idiots podcast, where we do, like, say, more serious things, where we're not getting intoxicated, we're actually talking about serious things, and also us getting stoned, but not on camera. A voice podcast, audio podcast. So we have things that working out this year, 2023. We're coming out with, I think, Chase, can we agree that we're coming out with probably at least another new podcast, at least another podcast?
At least one. We got to figure out how we want to gear it first, but after, I mean, it's going to start rolling. I mean, that's the biggest. I mean, we would like to get, at least, a solid episode filmed in, feel it out a little bit, but, something else that you guys would like to watch, come out and see us. Me and Jordan's talked about it too. Both of us are probably going to be in depth, especially when I get my PC and my new job, hopefully. We're both going to be, we'll still be co-starring on, other podcasts that we do a lot, even as guests or just coming in and, filling in. It's going to be some good stuff, guys. We'll probably have at least one starting into next year at minimum. And then possibly even 2 if we can get everything set up accordingly.
And that just does with scheduling as well. Because me and Chase want to give you the best content. We don't want to be tired. We don't want to be exhausted. So we have to find the best time, like a good day where, say, Chase gets off on an earlier time than usual, and me too. And we know what days we're gonna get off earlier. Just kind of working around stuff like that. But I would say, for sure, 2023, there will be another podcast. It will be a part of Drunken Idiots, yes. The point of us bringing another podcast is, obviously, me and Chase have a lot more to talk about than just telling jokes, getting drunk, and just doing stupid shit. We have a lot more to talk about, obviously. We've gone on for hours. So I think that it's a no-brainer to do another podcast, especially to something that we both like, is either, partaking in the 420 friendly community or partaking in the political community. And, we could have some viewers that might not like it and some viewers that do. But, that's the point, for you guys to have more content. Either one, or say we come up with another idea, a left field of just, something of just randomness, another random one. Like, a podcast is just us talking, and if we could keep on talking for another 4 hours after we shut off the show, why not make it that another 4 hours, another show, another episode on another day, where it's not Drunken Idiots, it is, but it's, say, called another name, but it's on Drunken Idiots on the Drunken Idiots podcast YouTube channel, if that makes sense. But with that being said, we're not ending it. guys, we're not ending it. We're just letting you guys know the whole gist of what's going on, the new things of the podcast, and also thanking you guys because we're almost at 20K views this month, and that is an extra almost 10K views than last month, and then in before that month that was we had an extra 5K views. So like every month you guys are showing us more and more progression, and I think it's stupid of us not to give you guys more. I mean, if we want this to actually be something where you guys can hang out, chill with us, have fun, then let's not make it more. But I will say, here's the catch: Drunken Idiots, Friday night, Drunken Idiots podcast. This is the Drunken Idiots podcast. We will clarify that. I will make sure that you guys know further in the episodes where you need to know where it makes sense. This is the Drunken Idiots podcast. This is the only podcast that will be live until we get at least 200 people telling us you want any other podcast we do to go live. Everything else will be pre-recorded. Yep. Everything. So this will the only thing would be live. Just letting you guys know that now. So you got to tune in.
But Jordan, I've got an interesting news story for you.
Yes, sir.
So this one, I didn't. There was not a lot on it. Okay, I won't lie to you. There was not a lot on it. They didn't release a lot of details. But I found it absolutely weird.
Okay. Weird. What do you mean by weird? Like, when you say weird, it means weird because
it goes into the simulation effect.
Ooh. I like the simulation effect, man. You got my interest.
I got you, right? In Arizona, there's a cryonics facility. So you know what cryo is, right?
Explain.
Okay, so cryonics is where you freeze something and you're able to bring it back to life.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I know that. Yeah, I know that. I know all about that. I just didn't know that's what it was called.
In Arizona, there is a cryonics facility that is preserving bodies to revive later.
Really?
They didn't release what type of bodies. We don't know if it's human, animal, whatever. They didn't release that. They didn't release the exact location of it. They didn't release any of that. But it was confirmed that there is a cryonics facility in Arizona preserving bodies to revive later. We are starting the process of cryogenics, of being able to freeze and bring back to life.
Okay. So, hang on. I can't change the camera because my hands are full. Yes, the camera switching is me, guys. So I'm trying my best here.
I'm on a phone. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no. Chase is on a phone, so he can't do it. But that just goes back into us thinking.
I ain't special.
No. Chase is special. Chase, you're special. You're special for sure. It's just I right now I'm the only one with the technology to keep up with everything and do everything. But that's like not everything. Chase actually helps. No, I'm not gonna lie. Chase helps. He's getting me some clips going. He's giving me some thumbnail pictures, some banner pictures. He helps me. He definitely helps me with clips to the point of setting them up for sure. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Back to that conversation.
But
we are starting the cryogenic process.
So let me ask you this. So, how much do you believe in it? Like, not the actual building being there, not the actual thing happening. How much do you believe in whoever, what they're freezing will be able to come back alive in the next, say they only say an animal has a 3-year living span. lifespan. Do you think it's going to be able to be frozen for 20 years, come back to life as normal?
I will be honest with you. So this is the pros and cons I see to it. First off, I think we've been able to have this technology for about the last 20 years. First off, I believe that because media is becoming so big
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, right? It's over the last 6 years, it's expanded so vastly, it's not even funny.
Right.
I think that is why a lot of the stuff that we haven't had a whole lot of knowledge about, or
Mm-hmm.
what we thought was science fiction,
Mm-hmm.
we're starting to see as reality. Okay. Now, here's the cons I see with it. So, or let me go into the pros first. So,
Mm-hmm.
the pros is in cryostasis, you can actually keep the human body at a youthful age longer periods of time. You are freezing the body. Anything frozen stays in practically mint condition. We've seen that with some animals that we have discovered in Antarctica, frozen in ice. You know, layers and layers of ice down below. There hasn't been many discoveries, but I mean, there's still in relative good form, frozen. Now, the couple of questions I do have that can be considered cons. How is the human body going to withstand that type of treatment? We don't really know. I mean, we don't. This is something that publicly, publicly scientifically tested. We don't know what it'll do.
Right.
You may come out and your physical body be completely fine. You may come out and your skin may be falling off. We don't know. Okay. Second off, as a con, I think that the hardest part that's going to be able to be controlled is the brain. Okay, because you have to think you are freezing the main source of what you know. Everything that you know comes from the brain. Everything you do comes from the brain. Everything you feel, touch, everything comes from the brain. It comes from, neurological waves that fluctuates through the brain. Like, for instance, and this is a fun fact, this actually goes into the theory of the Lazarus effect. But so you've heard the theory that you only use half of your brain, right?
Oh, yeah.
That theory was proven completely wrong in 2016.
Okay.
In 2016, there was numerous places, and one facility in particular out in Australia that did multiple brainwave functioning tests. You only use anywhere between 10 to 12% of your brain, but you use all of it.
Yeah.
You utilize all of your brain, but the average human utilizes 10, 12%
That's
in
me.
brainwave. Okay. So my question is how are you going to retain the functionality of that 10 to 12% if you freeze them? Because I mean, you're thinking loss of motor skill. Think about it like this. Have you ever broken a bone?
Yeah. Oh.
Say you break your hand, right? You don't use your hand, or say you break your writing hand, the hand you write with.
I've done that before.
Okay. You don't use it for 3 months, maybe 6.
6 months, yeah.
When you go to try to write with that hand, you can barely hold the pen.
Yep.
I mean,
yeah, I used to be both handed where I can write, and then I broke my left arm. Yeah, I broke my left arm and I couldn't use it for 6 months in elementary school. And I just now I'm a right-handed person. That's it. But see, keep going.
I think that's going to be the hardest thing to be able to control is the functionality of the brain to be able to actually come back whenever you've been frozen for so long.
Right.
Now, granted, you're going to have to relearn motor skills. That's going to happen. Anytime you go without utilizing motor skills for significant amounts of time, you're going to have to relearn it.
No, yeah, for sure.
But are you going to be able to keep your memory? Are you going to be able to keep your, how you think? Are you going to be able to, continue to, think, dwell, operate as normal once you get your motor skills back? I think that's going to be one of the hardest concepts of rationality that we're going to have to think about whenever you do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Now, if there was a way like a computer, right? In a computer, you can save data on a thumb drive, pop it out. It's there forever, right?
Right.
If you do something like that with the brain, I could say it would 100% work, minus the fact of physical feature.
Fair
But
enough.
you can't do that. It's not possible yet.
I see. In my opinion, I think that. So I'm glad that you actually brung that up. I've always believed in. Hang on. Okay, sorry. I've always believed in that you could freeze your body and come back later. Here's the reason why. Is because again, like you said, if you preserve something and you freeze it, it's gonna be it's supposed to be good, like vegetables. If you look at vegetables, if you freeze them, they can be good for years. If you freeze stuff, it can be good for years. So that right there, I think that indicates that we could be, there's no studies saying that it would happen. But my personal opinion, when we've frozen stuff that are living already, even if it is fruits or vegetables, they can be used years later. Also, I don't know if you heard this one, which this was off of not idiotic news, because it's actually it's serious, but it's cool. It's cool. I guess it's cool news. Cool idiotic news. It's not idiots. It's not stupid stuff. But this embryo was frozen since like 1950 or like 1980. It was like around there, like for 30 years or something like that. For like 30 years. And now the woman just gave birth to the embryo that was put in her, that was preserved for all those years. Now she's having those babies. So I think that I think that as us adults living, if you have a full, like, if I froze myself now, I think I could be able to freeze myself to the point where I'm in the future. And I would do that, not now, but if, say, I would take the risk. I would take the risk, even if there were still no studies, right? And there was no proof. I would take my risk to do the studies, and I would freeze myself if, say, I had no family left, nobody was around, like literally to the point where I was just there, right? I would freeze myself, or if I was about to die, I would freeze myself just to go see the future. That's it. Just to go see the future and see how it is. Like,
so, I understand that concept, but now what I was trying to go with the brain functionality. When you take that embryo that was frozen for 30 years, right?
mm-hmm.
At that point, it's still a baby.
Mm-hmm.
You can still utilize that, which is why I agree with you. I mean, but you would still have to raise them as a baby. They have no motor function. They have no memory yet. They have nothing yet except for a little embryo, right? So that would be 100% capable.
Right.
I mean, you would have to teach them everything.
Right.
I mean, just like you would a newborn baby. But us, like, right now, say I volunteered as a cryostasis, test dummy. Okay.
You volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, volunteer as tribute. But there's no guarantee I can't come back with the same brain functionality that I left with. You see what I mean? And that's what I was going into is, I believe it's possible, 100%. I believe it's very fathomable. I think we've had the technology for years. But I think the one hardest thing that's going to be able to be controlled is the brain functionality. And not so much as the motor skill, because you can always relearn motor skill. but I'm talking about that 10 to 12% you utilize in your brain.
Yeah.
I mean, could you relearn it? Sure, there's a theory you can,
Right.
but again, would you have your same memory? Would you have, flashbacks of your memories? Would you have, would you have your same thought process? Would you have your same belief system? Would you have your same anything? There's no guarantee with that because there's no way to save brain functionality. Because everyone, like for instance, say me and you, straightforward, you think with 10% of your brain, I think with 10% of mine, right?
Right.
Okay. We think completely different on a lot of situations. We think the same on a lot of situations. Okay. But what would happen if we froze and now, whenever you come back to and I come back to, say we're 10 years deep, right?
Right.
We freeze 10 years. Now you've got my thought process and I've got yours. Would you still be vegan or vegetarian if they froze you? You wouldn't know it because they can't save that 10% functionality. There's too many spots in the brain that you utilize that 10% at. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I
Does
get
that
what you
make
mean. No, I get what you mean.
So I mean, I think that would be the hardest concept to be able to control. Now, if
Yeah.
we could learn how to control that, I think it'd be 100% possible. 100%. I mean, we've already proven that things frozen can stay good longer, right? We've
Right.
already proven. Now we're starting the cryostasis where things can live, still be breathing, because that's one of the things. Well, that's one of the differences between freezing something and cryostasis. Cryostasis, you are still alive. You are still breathing the works. Your body is still functioning. You are just frozen.
Right.
Okay. It would be hard to be able to control that.
Yeah.
Because again, my 10% of the brain that I use may not be the 10% of the brain you use.
I get what you mean. No, I get what you mean.
So, but I think if we could harness that type of intelligence and how to store that type of, that type of information, I think would be golden in it. I mean, I think it would be 100% applicable.
No, yeah. I agree. No, I agree with that. I agree with those statement. For sure. I think that the time will tell for sure with that study, 100%.
Well, I've got that one saved as well. So if there's any updates to it, which considering the fact that there was not a lot on that segment at all,
Yeah.
I
There
think
should be up some updates.
there's going to be, I think there'll be updates, but I think they're going to come very far and few in between.
Right.
Because, I mean, obviously, this place didn't want people knowing about it really and truly. Because, I mean, there ain't no telling how long this facility's been there. And we're just now hearing about it.
Yeah. No, yeah. You're right. Yeah, I think that there will be more updates, more information coming out soon for sure. I think that time will tell if we can actually freeze our bodies and put ourselves in the future with no repercussions. Like time will tell for sure. We will have to we will like I can't wait to figure out if that's real or not. Because it's something that's something I would look into. If
100%.
if I am going if I'm close to death, like two scenarios. If I'm young and there's nothing else, and like not nothing else, but like say like I don't have family, nothing, I would freeze myself. But if I'm say and I feel close to death, I'd freeze myself. I would, like I'm dead. Freeze myself to see the future. Like it'd be like I'm dead. Just stuff like that.
Let me ask you a question, Jordan, and we'll keep this one kind of brief. Same situation. So, it's been said to believe, which is one of the reasons we do it. I've done it a bunch of times that ice baths help heal you faster, right? Because it puts your body in a state of focusing on the broken parts of your body, right? Parts that are harmed. So let's just say, in theory, you have a mild form of cancer. You go into cryostasis.
Okay.
Do you think because you're frozen and because your body would have ample enough time to be able to repair damage done that you might be able to actually beat cancer in that sense?
I think you could, to an extent of like, I think it would slow down the virus. I don't know if it would stop it, but I think it would slow down it. And hopefully by the time the future comes that they have a cure for cancer, I don't know if it would cure it, but I think that you could slow it down while you're slowing your age, your life down. You could slow down the virus as well. So I think that
Right.
that it would work to an extent, as long as if you came out, there would be a cure for cancer. Because I don't think it would go away. It would just slow it down.
Right. And I mean, I can see that, but I mean, I'm talking in relative theory. So I mean, that is purely theoretical. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Because I
Yeah.
mean, that goes up to the theory that freezing can actually help your body, because we know that ice baths do. I mean, athletes do it all the time. Fighters do it all the time. They literally do ice baths to help their bodies heal faster because it focal points on certain areas.
Right. No.
You
Yeah.
know, because your body will fix itself.
No. Yeah.
But ice baths it's almost like it's telling your body to narrow down what it needs to fix.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. No, you have a good point there, for sure. I have so before we wrap this up, because coming up on 2 hours now, I think that we should end it off with one more good bad dad joke we have. Do you have one?
Okay,
Lock and load it.
I got one. Go ahead.
Well, I want to hear yours first.
Oh no, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay. A cheeseburger walks into the bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here."
You're a dick. You're a dumbass. That was good. I like that one. All right, so what did the detective say when he got to the crime scene at the river?
What?
This looks fishy.
This looks fishy. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Make sure there's no one in the call-in line. No, looks like Troy dipped out. I'm gonna drink to the Chase's joke, because that was hilarious. That was a good one, to the point it was stupid. You know what I mean? All the jokes we said tonight was stupid, bro.
Hey, I had some good ones in there, Mr. Bamboozled.
Bamboozled.
Look, I got one of my youngins sitting right next to me, and he's laughing at them. So I mean, they're good dad jokes, okay?
They are good dad jokes. I mean, that is true. I think that I when I thought of this segment, I was sitting there. I was like, you know what? What's a good way to get clips? Dad jokes. Best way is dad joke.
Absolutely.
I think by the time I'm a dad, my kids are gonna be annoyed by me, because like I'm gonna have so many jokes.
gonna be so bad, bro.
I
I swear to God. And half my problem is a lot of my dad jokes are kind of dirtier. You know what I mean? Like I know a lot of yours are, and I don't. We're testing the waters here, so I don't want to come out just headstrong. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. No, I get what you mean. I have one more. I think I have one more good one for you.
Okay.
Did you hear about that kid? I mean, did you hear about that kidnapper at school? It's okay. He woke up.
That was stupid. That was ignorant. I like that
one. I think that the reason why I kind of heard you, Chase, is because I wanted to give a good time for us to say all this. I think that I've been realizing our podcast, the Drunk Idiots podcast, Friday nights, is comedian. I think no matter what podcast we do, what we come up with, I think we're funny. I think we're a comedian podcast where we have jokes. So maybe they're not all funny to everybody, but we have laughs. We make some fucking corny jokes. We make some stupid jokes, and either way, if you laugh or not, we're gonna laugh, and we're either laughing at ourselves or we're laughing at the joke, and usually it's about ourselves. So like.
I said, like your bad goatee, shitty beard.
Dude, you know what? At least I didn't look like I was fucking a porn star in the 80s for like a month, bro. Like literally, you looked like every porn star that was on a DVD back in 1979. Literally, you would be the fucking RoboCop coming in. Hey there, little mama. I heard you had a little break-in. Let me check and see if your windows are good. And she'd be like, "Ooh, okay, officer." What'd you say?
I said, look, my goose mustache was phenomenal, but my facial hair, as you see, grows extremely quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, 1 month, I've got a full beard with length.
See, I don't shave because I don't want to not have facial hair. I got my gold tee and I'm okay with it, but I want a beard, and so like I haven't shaved. If I shave my sides, I feel like it would grow, but I just don't shave. I'm gonna be honest. I don't shave. I have facial hair on my side, but I think it just doesn't grow because I don't shave. I think if I shaved, it would grow, naturally. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I just don't. I don't think of it because I don't have a beard. You know what I mean? I didn't grow up with a beard or anything, like, you know what I mean? I didn't have a beard naturally, so like I don't wake up and go, I need to shave or anything. What'd you say?
I said I came out the womb with a beard and a field knife.
Mm-hmm.
So, but guys,
yeah, but what I was saying is, so 2023, guys, there will be more explaining. Well, the year is ending.
And don't forget, guys, do not forget.
Wait, has my mic been muted the whole time?
No, you just cut out.
Okay.
But go ahead.
While the year is closing down of 2022 going into 2023, there's a lot of stuff I have planned for content, not just on Drunken Idiots, on other channels, on other things, on other stuff. There would be a lot of stuff coming for Drunken Idiots. A new podcast for sure, and if not another, just one being is I think is a lot happening, because that means just 2 days out of the week. That's better than 1 day.
Yep.
So there will be more things happening on Drunken Idiots, and also the stuff that you see with the shows. I've said it before. Spoiler alerts, football junkies, anything else like that. I'm gonna start like a production channel. I don't know if it's gonna be like, say, I don't know if it's gonna be like Idiotic Production, Drunken Idiots Production, or if it's going to be like a different name. But it will be like, me and Chase doing this. So like it will tie in with Drunken Idiots with us doing different content, if that makes any sense. It just won't be the podcast. This channel will start being just podcast and podcast only. Where if you want to find your podcast of me and Chase of just doing stupid shit, that will be happening. Now if Chase say there will be times I say if Chase doesn't feel like doing another podcast, if I wanted to make one, I can make one myself. Or say Chase wants to do his own, or it's vice versa. But what I'm trying to say is, a lot of things are going to happen in 2023. So please, 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 if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. We don't say that enough in this show. We need to. I've learned we need to say a lot more. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're still here. Make sure you put the notification bells on, because there's going to be other stuff coming out. There's going to be other things that we're going to have coming out, new shit. And I want to say that the reason why it's happening and the reason why I'm going to be pushing it a lot more with me and with Chase is because that in the last 3 months, three months, I've seen over 20K views on this channel. We have almost have 40K views. 40 fucking K views. So 40,000 of you, random ass motherfucking people out there, think we're awesome, think we're good, just for a click, a short, a video, a live stream, etc. Whatever you click on. And if you're clicking on this and you're still watching this, thank you so much. Thank you, me and Chase. Appreciate you so much. And I want to say, absolutely, I just want to say that when I started this journey, didn't expect it to be this way. There will be more information coming out around the end of the year. Like, we'll have an end of the year episode. That will be a surprise episode. There will be surprises happening, and there will be things happening that no one will expect. There will be
last episode of the year is going to be one for the books because of
surprises. Because of surprises, there will be one for the books, and we're going to be closing it off great. We're going to be thanking you guys the whole way, and we're just going to have fun. So, again, while the year is closing, more and more I'm going to be doing this because the year is closing. For Drunken Idiots, it's a new chapter. That means Chase is going to be here for 2023. We will be having a new thing going on, a new show eventually, a whole new thing going on, and a new and more like upgrades. So, thank you again. I know this is a long outro. I know sometimes you probably guys hate hearing my mouth. Actually, I know you don't, because you subscribe to listen to my mouth. If you didn't like my mouth, you wouldn't fucking subscribe.
Guys, no, real talk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to keep a check on this next month. Me and Jordan have been talking about a lot. So with that being said, keep your ears open. We'll probably be dropping a lot of hints over the next couple of shows, and then reveal everything on the first show of next year.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said,
and also, be unaware about of we will have. I'll give them this. Chase. On the first of the year, the actual first, we will have a video dropping of every achievement, of every clip, of every funny moment we had on Drunken Idiots. So if you weren't here for the whole fucking year and you wanted to see how this progressively just got better and better and better, there will be a video on the first of the year of 2023 that if you don't watch, me and Chase will personally slap you.
No, we won't do that, but we will be watching. But guys, just to close out for everybody, we love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy fucking Thanksgiving. Oh, it's Thanksgiving.
Or happy whichever one you want to go by. Enjoy family time. We appreciate you guys hopping on with us on a Wednesday. We know it's a little abnormal for us. But considering the situation, we didn't really have a whole lot of a choice.
Yeah, me and Chase were Chase is really busy these next for the weekend. I'm not busy, but I was like, bro, I gotta have my co-host.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell your friends about us just if they come and hang out with us. I mean, we do a lot of stuff. Me and Jordan will be dropping a lot of hints over the next month.
We'll be coming out with new shit too. I mean, on this show in general, like, you know, we'll be making sure that we keep
100%.
Keep the party going.
This party is not dead yet, but keep out for the hints that we will be dropping for this show and possibly a new show starting at the year. Because once we do the reveal, it's probably going to blow your guys' minds. But Jordan, that's all I've really got to say, guys. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all being here, and can't wait to see you guys next week.
Yeah, and yeah, we love you guys, and thank you. This is Drunken Idiots with Chase and Jordan. You're a lovely, lovely couple. I guess we're a couple. I guess we would say that. We're a duo. I don't know. What would you say, Chase? We're something. I do want to end this out with an outro that we haven't done in a very, very, very long time. I want to chug. I want to chug. He knew before I even finished it. He was taking the dip out because he knew what I was about to say. All right, I want to chug on, even though it's not New Year's. I want to chug on the New Year's coming upon us, and to new journeys, to goals that we didn't even think were gonna happen.
I'm in.
2023 is the year.
Gonna be
the year, not just the year. It's going to be the fucking year. So cheers. Thank you for watching. We love you all. Peace out. Easy. How dare you! We are all at a place where we... How dare you! We are all at a place where we could just pass out.
Is it Roblox? Is it like... Oh man, he think the whole service goes up in here.
Alright. Cheers. Have a great rest of your night.
This podcast brought to you by Shame